In this video, we're going to be looking at solving equations. Today, we're going to be looking at rearranging until you have x equals the number. Step 1, we have to get rid of any brackets. Step 2, we have to get rid of any fractions. And step 3, we have to rearrange the equation to get x on its own. Let's try question 1. There are no brackets or fractions in this question, so we can start straight away by rearranging it. So to get rid of minus 3, we have to plus a 3 onto it. So we'd have to do 5x minus 3 plus 3. And because we've added 3 on this side, we also have to do the same on this side. Now, these two can cancel out. So it's 5x equals 15. So x equals 15 over 5, which equals 3. Now let's try question 2. This one has no brackets or fractions, so we can solve straight away. So we would have to cancel out positive 4 by doing 7x plus 4 minus 4. And because we've minus 4 on this side, we do the same with this side. Now these two cancel out, so we know that 7x equals 25 minus 4 is 21. So x equals 21 divided by 7, which equals 3. Now, let's try question 3. So to get rid of this positive 8, we need to minus an 8. So minus 2x plus 8 minus 8. And because we've minus 8 here, we also minus 8 here. Now, these two cancel out, and this turns into a minus 6. So, we would get minus 2x equals minus 6. And if we swap these two around, both of these minus signs would become plus, because we do minus 2x and plus another 2x. And this side we plus a 2x, and then from minus 6 we get plus 6. So if we have two minuses on both sides, we can cancel these out. So we get 2x equals 6. And then we know x equals 6 divided by 2, which equals 3. Let's try question 4. This one has a fraction, but no brackets. So let's get rid of the fraction first. So we have to divide everything by 4 so our fractions can cancel out. So we can times this side by 4 and this side by 4. So let's start by timesing this side by 4. But remember, we have to times every term by 4, so we can't miss out this 5. So we have x, this times 4, we'll just have x, and then plus 20, because we're doing 5 times 4, and then, which equals 9 times 4, which is 36. So we'll have x plus 20 equals 36. Now we can rearrange this by cancelling out positive 20 by writing a minus 20. So it's x plus 20 minus 20 equals 36, and because we wrote minus 20, we also write minus 20 here. And we know this equals 16. So these cancel out, so x equals 16. Now let's do question 5. These have 2 on the sides, so let's work it out. If we want to cancel this one, we have to do a positive 7. And on here, we also have to add a positive 7. So we would get 3x minus 7 plus 7 equals 2x. And if we plus 4 and then plus another 7, that will be plus 11. And these one cancel out, so we'll get 3x equals 2x plus 11. Now we can move our 2x over, because this term has a positive sign on it, if you don't know about terms, you can go watch my video about terms, and I'll put that in a link in the description. So over here, that's a positive, invisible there. So if we want to get rid of that, you'll have to do a minus 2x. So when we move it over, we'll have to get 3x minus 2x equals 11. And we know this is x because 3x minus 2x is 1x. So x equals 11. Let's try question 6. So there's a bracket now, but no fraction. So let's work it out. You have to get rid of any brackets by timesing out the brackets. If you don't know how to times out single brackets, you can watch my video on how to times out single brackets that I'll put in the link on the description. So you have to do 6 times x first, and then 6 times 1. So 6x plus 6 equals 24. Now, because we've plussed a 6, we need to minus a 6 to cancel out this 6. So if we minus a 6, this will cancel, but this side also has a minus 6, and we know this equals 18. So we can write that as 18. 6x equals 18. So now we solve for x. X equals 18 over 6, and that equals 3. Let's look at question 7. So here we have a fraction and no bracket. So let's try. 2x minus 1 over 3 equals 5. So we have to times this by 3 so we can get rid of our fraction. So if we times it by 3, we'll have 2x, and then from 2x, we have minus 1 equals, and because we've times this one by 3, we also have to times this by 3, which is 15. And we can move this over by doing a plus 1. So this cancels out, minus 1, but this one has to have a plus on it. So 2x minus 1 plus 1 equals 15 and plus 1. So then this is 2x equals 14 equals 16, sorry. And then we can solve this. X equals 16 divided by 2, which equals 8. Now let's try question 8. 4 minus 3x equals 10. This one's a simple one. So this term has a positive sign behind it. So if we want to get rid of this, we have to write minus 4. So this side we also have to write a minus 4. So we'll have minus 4 and positive 4, minus 4, so they cancel out to 3x equals 10 minus 4, which is 6. So our minus 3x equals 6. So x equals 6 divided by minus 3, which equals minus 2. Let's try question 9. 5 plus x over 2 equals 9. So get rid of this fraction by timesing it by 2 at the bottom. So that just gets rid of our fractions, but we have to times all of our terms by 2. So this one times 2, then this one also has to times 2. So I'll have 10 plus x equals this one times 2 is 18. Now we swap this one over to minus. So if we minus, because there's an invisible positive there, so we can minus it, so these cancel out. And on this side we'll have a minus 10, which means this gets 8. And then that means x equals 8. Let's try question 10. So let's get rid of these brackets first. So let's times it in. That's 6x minus 10 equals 14. So 6x minus 10 equals 14. Now this bit, if we put an add on it on this side, we'll have 24. So 6x equals 24. And we know if 6x equals 24, then x equals 24 over 6, so x equals 4. Now here's a tricky bonus question. There's fractions and brackets. So first of all, let's get rid of our brackets by timesing them out. So let's times these out. This one is 6x and then plus a 10 over 4 minus 5x minus 5 and then over 2, which equals this. This is already simplified, so we can just leave this like this, and then we can do our 4 over 1, that's just 4. Now our equation looks like this. We can times the lowest common multiple of 4, 2 and 6 to make all of these into no fractions. So let's times it by 12. So 12 times this, and 12 over 1 times this, 12 over 1 times this, and also times by this. So we can make this as this. So here we have these two. We can simplify it by dividing it by 4. So we'll have a 3 at the bottom, 1. And if we divide this by 4, get 3. So all we have now is this 1, so they just cancel out. So we'll have 3 times this. So our equation will now look like this. Then minus, these two can cancel, so this 2 can turn into a 1, and then this can turn into a 6. So it will just look like this. 6 times 5x minus 5, and then which equals 12 over 1 times this. So we can cancel this out by 1, and then this one turns into 2 because we divide 6 over here. So these bottom bits cancel out, so it turns not into a fraction. So this equals 2 times 12 minus 3x. And then this one is plus 12 times 4 is 48. So now our equation will look like this. So let's get rid of any brackets now. So we have more brackets, so let's times them out. 18x plus 30 minus 30x, and then because this is a minus 6, times it by a minus number, then we will have a positive number, so plus 30, and then this equals, so we times them out, 24, then minus 6x, and then plus a 48. Now let's combine the like terms. If you don't know how to combine like terms, I'll put a link where on my video about terms. So let's combine these terms. So 18x, so you have to find an x term. This is an x term. So our 18x minus 30x would equal minus 12x. And our two positive 30s would give us positive 60. So you can write our 60 here just to make it look a bit better. Now, this equals, so we combine the like terms, positive 40 and there's another positive there. So if we plus 24 and add another 48 onto 24, then we'd be adding 72. So we get this 72 minus 6x. And now we put the same term on each side, so we cancel this one out by minusing a 60. So minus 12x equals 72 minus 60 minus 6x. So if we minus 60 from here, we'll have 12 minus 6x. Now we can put this by doing a plus 6x. So if we add 6x here, we also have to add 6x here. So that's minus 12x plus 6x, which is 6 minus 6x. And this equals 12. So then we can divide both sides so we get rid of this minus 6 here by dividing it by minus 6, like this. This cancels out, and our final answer would be x equals minus 2.